I didn't do it. You're wondering if the lions ever have a problem with ticks. Most certainly, a lot of the animals out here have or are covered in parasites of sorts, ticks being one of the most common ones, but it's healthy. It's actually an indication that an animal is healthy. If you find something with 0 parasites on, and I'm not talking about a domesticated cat or dog, then there's probably something wrong with it, that not even the parasites want to feed on the blood of that animal. So for an impala, they say around 5,000 ticks is a healthy amount to have on one individual impala, which is pretty impressive. I'm not sure what that figure is for lions, but they will. But lions groom themselves meticulously, and they've got one another to help each other groom. So you won't find too many ticks. Those are all flies that you can see. Those aren't ticks, but sort of between the armpits and in the groin and under the tail and the ears, that's where you're going to find the ticks sort of building up. Any of the others will be removed by their very rough-coated tongue. Have you heard the wildebeest, young lady? They're still very far away for them to try and hunt them right now. And maybe they walk across the road towards us. They could also just end up cutting straight towards the Sand River. Let's see. I think he wants to mate, though. Yeah, this girl's coming into estrus. She's going, please, dear. Please. Hey, Sebastian, we're never going home. We're just going to push the car around if we run out of fuel. We're staying on this side of the river for the rest of my life. No one's sending me home to South Africa. I'm just going to camp here. That was crazy. There's another lioness coming in to help this girl. You can see she's very concerned. And that's what the lionesses will do, is they will stand together when a male gives them a bit of trouble, and they'll put their foot down. Now, of course, all the wildebeest and every other animal within an 8-kilometer radius knows that they're here. But she's definitely coming into estrus. I don't think she's quite ready to be mated with yet, but obviously her hormones are all starting to change now and are getting this male quite excited. And we know what these boys can be like. And you know how sometimes they just don't take no for an answer, and it can be a very tough life for a lioness, just as tough as what it is for the boys out here. If she decides that she doesn't want to mate with him and she puts up too much of a fight for too long, he might end up trying to kill her, because there's no point having her around if she does not want to bear his offspring. So it's very, very tough. But that's why it's important that the lionesses also try and stay together, because one male lion versus 3 lionesses, he's going to get himself into a bit of trouble. He's probably going to get a bit of a hiding from them. Shame, girl. She's now covered in dirt. Sorry that you had to go through that, but you showed him. So well done for standing your ground. But very submissive, though, making sure she stays flat on the ground. I think she's saying, I don't want to fight, but I also don't want to mate. Just leave me alone. I'm not ready. She does not look impressed. How cool was that? I don't know about you, but the whole vehicle was rumbling like you have no idea. I had to hold onto the steering wheel. It was going to vibrate out the car. There was so much vocalization going. Now what he's doing, he's just walking around. He's sort of scent marking in this area. But the wildebeest have changed direction, so they're not going to come here. They've obviously heard all this commotion. Now he's phlegm and grimacing, so one of the lionesses must have urinated over there. Oh, you're an older boy. No, he must be maybe closer to 10 years old now, seeing his teeth. Look how messed up they are. I'm going to say maybe he's about 9 or 10 years old, this fella. Now, Olga, you're wondering if it's true if their mane gets darker during the mating period. I think I heard that correctly. If that was so, no, it doesn't. So their manes get darker with age, not just when they are mating with females. So they aren't able to change that coloration. And not all male lions will have dark manes either. It's just got to do with genetics. The most famous lions with the biggest and the darkest of black manes are the Kalahari lions. They've got exceptionally incredible black mane. But he's got a lovely, lovely mane as well. Yeah, he's been around, this fella. I wonder who he is. His teeth are yellow, they're broken. He's obviously had many battles with not only other lions, but probably buffalo and all sorts of other prey. But what a beautiful boy. I'm sure those teeth have stories to tell. Very, very, very nice. And I'm just starting to hear the soft hum of the gnu's. I think they're all running to catch up with one another. They don't look too full, though. He's obviously had most of the kill. Now, writers, and you're wondering why the lion mating ritual is so violent, and you've given an example for, and you've said, why does he bite her neck? So, unfortunately, the male lion's penis is, I suppose, more like a weapon than anything. It's barbed. So that can't be a very pleasant experience for this lioness. So this is what people have said. It's a theory, of course. We can't know for certain. Everything we tell you is just sort of observations and theories. We could be telling you complete nonsense. But until we can physically have a conversation with a lion, that's how it will remain with all the animals. And so what he does is he's supposedly biting the back of the neck to try and distract her from the barbs, especially when he tries to extract his penis. So it's not very nice, and you can see it's not a pleasant experience at all, because it often ends in a sort of a slap or two to the face. But now he's moving on. That's quite interesting. I wonder where he's going to go. I wonder if he's gone, right, I've just had enough now. I'm actually not putting up with this. I'm an older man. I'm in retirement. I shouldn't have to worry about these types of things. And he's gone, I'm going to go and find another pride of lions. And I'm sure there are a few in the area that he sees. Though I don't think he goes across the river, because I've seen lots of young coalitions of males. You know, there's 4 young males on that side. That one big male like this would also probably struggle to take on. Maybe well, I suppose, does he need to hang around anymore? This lioness is not fully in estrus. She showed that she's not interested in mating with him just yet. He ate some of their food, probably most of their kill, because he looks like he's got the biggest bulging belly out of the lot. He's probably going to move on, but she's just watching him. She's probably saying, good riddance. It's okay. You're safe now. For now. And off he goes. Cool, that was exciting. So I think what we're going to do is that we're going to